Strong damage documentation begins long before the storm. Let's talk about some actions municipalities and organizations should take before a disaster so they're ready to track and report damages quickly and accurately. The governor has 30 calendar days from the event to submit a disaster declaration request, so time is of the essence. Your first critical steps happen through preparation and planning. During Blue Sky Days, your organization should identify the infrastructure it maintains and ensures it is regularly inspected. Review and have your insurance policies ready in case they are needed to support your documentation. If you haven't already, now is the time to get to know your area. Identifying high-risk zones and developing a list of critical infrastructure will help you expedite analysis following a disaster. Tools like planning and zoning maps, along with GIS technology, can aid in this effort. It's important to take clear photos of critical infrastructure and assets now and keep maintenance records current. You may be asked for this supporting documentation. Consider key factors now like proper permitting and code compliance. For example, review local and New York State Department of Transportation codes to understand what qualifies as a bridge. In some cases, multiple pipes and/or culverts together as a unit may be considered a single structure under the state's definition. Now is also the time to make note of the material components of your structures. For example, are they made of concrete, wood, or steel? Identifying these materials now will make it easier to write accurate damage assessments later on. Be proactive in establishing a connection with your county emergency manager. Know who your point of contact is and start a conversation on how you'll collect and share information when an event occurs. Ask questions on process and expectations and develop clear standard operating procedures, SOPs, to guide your approach to damage assessments, clarify roles, and set protocols. This will reduce confusion when quick decisions count. The right people make your damage assessments more accurate and effective. Use calm periods to build and prepare your team. Involve local municipal staff whenever possible. Their knowledge of local infrastructure helps identify issues faster. Bring in skilled public works professionals like engineers, tradespeople, and subject matter experts who understand how to assess and repair damage. Whenever possible, assign dedicated staff to handle non-emergency tasks. For example, town clerks can collect field reports and organize assessment data, keeping the process smooth and efficient. They can also act as key contacts, making sure that field teams stay informed, coordinating tasks for the team, and ensuring everyone stays safe and accounted for. Once you've identified staff willing to assist with damage assessments, train them before disaster strikes. Run practice drills with the tools they'll use in the field. Introduce key applications early on, especially mobile tools that tag GIS location. Practicing on the software now will mean that staff become fluent before deployment. Familiarity leads to faster, more confident assessments. Well-trained teams who know the tools and process can document damages quickly with less stress. Now that we've covered the basics of preparing for your damage assessments, the next few presentations in the series will focus on how to identify damages in the different categories of work and the unique considerations of each.